displayed some really good power play against them.
Yeah, Shogun, on the other hand, came really, their closest match was against KCB in that pool match where they won that one 17-14. Then from there, they have looked the real deal. So this is going to be a close one.
It's a good kick-off there, then ball gotten back by Wekesa.
And Shogun just shoving over and turning over.
Shogun. That's really good work by Shogun here.
Yeah, the fringes are left open and Shogun quick off to the races, looking for the inside supporter, gets him. This one pinching.
Onyala was struggling.
Yeah, Onyala cannot get.
The inside, I think, was a catch-up defender. He was really struggling, Onyala. Amaisa had covered him on the outside.
Yeah, Legoburu Anton ran that supporting line. Onyala had to come all the way across, but Shogun hit first here. Legoburu Anton going over for the first 5-pointer. The stadium is a bit quiet. Nah, no one saw that coming, but mistake came in. Mistake came in because of that. Too many players getting committed into that rack, trying to turn over, and then not watching the fringes.
I think it was the other way around because Kenya had the ball. Asati got the ball off the kickoff, and they I think the clearing players took too long. And then I think when Kesa didn't realize that Asati was in, so should have passed the ball off the rack quicker. And there you go. There's too many of them in there in that rack, and eventually again didn't defend the short side. I think Amaisa had him on the cover, but the catch-up defender here was Onyala. I think was a bit late to get there.
Yeah, Moreno Manuel playing heads-up rugby, picking from that base of that rack, breaking through, and they do get the first points in this one. Penalty awarded to Shujaa, to Shogun, and they put it into touch. They will restart with a line out. Goes very nice application on that line out, quickly shifting it to Pablo. Pablo carrying it into contact. Lopez, and then moving it out back to the shorter side. Moreno with another strong carry. Almost turned over possession there.
That's good awareness there by Moreno.
Good reset there from Shogun. Shogun shifting the ball. Lopez has it in hand. Looks for the line break. A good defense there from Shujaa. 11 penalized. Patrick Odongo guilty.
Kenya playing without a sweeper in that phase of defensive play. I think Shogun just penalized there for losing their feet, but they had the advantage for offside.
They go to the line out. They have one of the best statistics around line out, and they use it to good effect. Now they have 20 meters separating both teams, the back line. So a lot of defense required here.
Straight, obviously, they didn't look straight. Yeah. It's good pressure here from the Kenya line-out defense. Onyala going up there. It's a single man lift. And the pressure actually is being put on the thrower more than the jumper.
Yeah, time off there as the referee tries to iron out a few calls on that scrum. Normally happens during the first scrum of the match. The referee will just want to ensure they understand what he's looking out for. I think they'll hold back those dangerous runners in Kenya's backline, Shujaa's backline.
Just hearing the referee call this game the same height, Shujaa to get low.
They have to apply pressure on this one. Asati with ball out. Coming in at first receiver is Festa Shiasi, and he punctures through Shogun's defense. Offloads it to Asati, who is held up, and this one will be a turnover to Shogun. Not the best of persons to receive that ball into contact.
That's the second time he's taken it into contact. To be fair, on the kickoff, he had to take it in because the ball just bounced right in front of him. He took responsibility, but the rest just don't come quick enough. And unfortunately, his size is a disadvantage here.
Yeah, Shiasi did.
They are offload, and then immediately the Shogun players recognize that they can hold him up. The referee calls it very quickly here.
Ball goes in for Shogun. It's a contest and it's turned over by Kenya. Asati puts it to the shorter side. Patrick Odongo with ball. Fends off one, fends off two. He'll have to reset. and they do so just still within the danger zone. Onyala with a long pass gets Wekesa. Wekesa goes down. Another reset. They go to the longer side. Asati finally puts it to boot, and it's a race here. Patrick Odongo scorching the earth here, chasing down that kick. He has to let him come up. Patrick Odongo goes off feet, so he can't contest anymore. But Jakla comes in and Maitza. Referee just asks him to let it go. That seems like a knock-on from Lopez.
Good push, a good option.
Yeah, they had to do that.
But what was interesting there was the chase, a hard chase from Odongo from the left there, and then Maitza also coming through in the middle of the field. But well recovered there by Shogun. I think this is the knock-on.
Yeah, coming in and they're not in sync there. They're not on the same page. Looks up, sees Odongo, but referee already called for the knock-on. So an attacking scrum for Kenya. They have to hit back here. Shujaa have to hit back. Time on the clock, 1.5 to play in the first half. Asati comes aggressively to the defense line, shows to kick, then finally kicks and chases his own kick. Will he get there? Nigel Amaitza looks like depends on the in-goal referee. We'll have to listen in.
Taken out by red, so option scrum on the 22.
I think they are agree.
Ball taken over.
Let's see the replay.
The referee is still explaining that one.
Scrum for Shogun. That's a weird. It's an interesting call there.
Yeah, let's just listen in to see what they agree. He has another consultation. Let's just listen in.
I think I might have that was kicked by.
Yeah, but it's high dead by red. Yes, so red should be back, so it's an option scrum on the 22.
I think it was the Shogun who kicked it out. The Shogun.
No, it's so scrum.
I think if the referee saw the big screen, if the referee saw the big screen, which said the Shogun, they have kicked it out, but he claims that it was red that took it dead.
Yeah, ref has called it, so match continues. Shogun's put in their own 22. And early push from Shogun and turnover possession. Free kick to Shujaa. They get the favor of that decision. And they have to hit back here. No time on the clock for the first half. Festa Shiazi with a strong carry. 10 meters out. They get to retain that possession. Referee plays on.
Penalty, yes. Slapping the ball. Is that the yellow card? Just looking for the number.
I was wondering because in the danger zone, the red zone, you're not allowed a lot of favor when you take man and ball. And Sanchez Lopez, I think, taking his place on the naughty bin.
He's had a couple of yellow cards, Sanchez.
With the tournament. There, couldn't help himself. Puts in.
But let's give some credit to Shogun here. Really good defensive rugby from Shogun.
Yeah, now this one is 7 against 6. Patrick Odongo on the farthest side of the pitch, looking for that pass, but Nigel Amaitza handles one tackle and goes in, putting 5-pointer in, and fans up on their feet celebrating that one after sustained possession territory in the red zone. Finally, they get reprieve and they hit the front. But they tie this match 7-all. It has been coming for the last 2 minutes, to be honest. They have pinned Shogun here. As you see that pass, 7 versus 6. It was always going to end one way against such a good side as the Shujaa.
It was a decent crowd here at the National Stadium. A really decent number of crowd here, but they were very, very quiet for a couple of minutes there. They have been kept quiet, but a very decent Shogun.
As Sanchez Lopez still running down that sin bin clock.
I think they'll go deep here and pin Kenya inside the 22. Not too deep.
Not too deep, trying to get it back. Oh, that was really risky, because had he put that ball in hand, it would have been a problem for Kenya. Then coming in at a blitz Very quick defense, trying to hit Asati there, who was waiting for that looping pass.
Asati stayed really, really low.
And very composed.
His club teammate there put him under pressure. Onyala didn't look up and just sent the pass. Wasn't the best of passes. Got a knee to the head, but Asati kept really, really low. Very composed player here, Asati. Samuel.
There's a calm head on top of those shoulders. The captain, the co-captain in this sevens team, and this time round, Shujaa caught napping. They had an early shove. I wouldn't want to be a forward because the games that continue being played there.
That's really, really good tactical play there by Shogun, and then they get back here.
Not yet. Sanchez is still waiting to come back
just
in.
about. It was a penalty, that's why he couldn't get back, but it looks like the time is over.
Yeah, the time is over, but you can't come back in during that penalty play.
Now clear release referee says.
Oh my, that chat back costing Kenya another 10 meters from Patrick Odongo to the referee. But I see his case. He felt like what was it? There was no one really attacking that ball while he was on deck.
Correct.
But the referee was sighted, well sighted there. As you see that replay, that ball was out. He picked it up, went. You lose the replay there, but off your screens going for their second try.
That looks high. That looks high. But
Kevin Wekesa should compose himself here. He will get the matching orders. That was completely unnecessary from Kevin Wekesa, and he might cost his team 2 minutes the win. But we wait. This one we have to listen in from the referee because a lot had their tackle, and then when he got up to his feet, went for the man. Let's listen in.
I think it's a try nonetheless.
Running his line, but preventing a red player from crossing to make the tackle.
I think so.
So I have an obstruction.
I agree.
By number 7 again.
Was it a 7?
Black. Yes. Number 7
Okay.
black.
So it's going
Change
to
his
be no
direction.
try.
Yeah.
No try.
Obstruction.
Penalty. Okay.
Whoa. I thought so initially.
No
It looked
try.
like that.
Obstruction.
I think that was what Wekesa was upset about.
Oh, the obstruction.
Obstruction.
Yeah, we need a replay there just to be so that the viewers can understand what happened there. So they tap the ball, they shift it quickly to the edge. And when it gets there, Wekesa comes in, goes for the tackle, and Lopez, who's just coming from a yellow card, obstructs Wekesa.
Exactly. It was a high tackle. I think it was a high shot there eventually by Wekesa. But I think he was desperate there to try and make the... But the first infringement was the obstruction from Lopez, who is on a yellow card himself.
Yeah, very risky. But finally, Shujaa get themselves out of the red zone, going in for the line out, courtesy of that penalty, and it's this one.
What was that? False?
Line out.
So it's not straight, is it?
Yeah, it's not straight.
Fair enough.
It's
I
not
think
straight.
Onyala had to reach out to the other side of the...
Yeah, cross into Shogun's territory.
Yeah, to cross over.
So anytime you throw in the ball and both players are up contesting, that has to be a fair throw. It has to go right down the tunnel, and that wasn't the case for this one. Going for the intercept and then knocking it on. Kenyan players have to compose themselves. George Oro contesting that call. And now the stadium is quite loud. The supporters realizing that they have to push Kenya through on this one. It's a sight to behold. As we see also the Shogun ladies off your screens, they are cheering the Shogun men. This is a finely balanced match. Look at the Shogun ladies there. A sight to behold. Yeah, this is what sevens rugby is all about. Very competitive, but also fun in the stands. Looping around, protecting that ball. Kenya trying to attack that breakdown. They are matched evenly here, 2-on-2 on defense. A lot of emotions here, running high from the Shujaa side. Knocking it on. Shogun turnover possession.
I think this is really, really good rugby, sevens rugby here by both teams, both in defense and attack. This is a really good performance by Shogun Sevens. Obviously, Kenya, Shujaa, the favorites here, but there's some really decent sevens rugby here.
And let's not forget, when Samurai were lifting previously, of course, Shogun was Samurai. When they are lifting, I think one of it was against Kenya.
That's true. That is true.
So really, this one you can call it to be a toss-up. Forget about the earlier results yesterday. Patrick Odongo will back his pace. Will he go? He needs support and is bundled into touch.
Could you have kicked a little bit? Could you have kicked there when he wanted the space or just pull out? I think he had enough momentum in terms of pace to just put it ahead of him. I'm going to just stop and pull out.
Yeah, looks, he sizes up his man and then takes on Kanepa Noah. Kanepa Noah just reels him in.
Yeah, he couldn't give the inside pass. Lopez was on the inside there, well covered there by Lopez.
Lopez straightening, goes into the heart of defense there. Ball is out, says the referee. Kevin Okesa with a big shove and he recovers it. Looks like he has knocked it on. Advantage being played. Nigel Amaitsa waiting for the call. He straightens, steps one, steps two, offloads to Onyala. Onyala looking for an offload, goes down on his own terms. Okesa at the bottom of that, picking it up, coming in on a short line. Hard running into the heart of defense. They have numbers out wide. This one, a loop pass that goes into hand, and they will come in.
I'm not sure about that. I actually think there was a knock on earlier by Okesa, let alone that front pass. I lose a penalty advantage, but I think there was actually a knock on by Okesa. Look, I don't mean to take anything away here from Kenya Shujaa. There's a suspicious knock on in the contact area from Okesa. That was obviously a forward pass.
Yeah, just over a minute to play here. Substitutions being made from the Shogun side as they try to straighten things here, and also on the Shujaa side, in comes Crisanto Juang for Festa Shiasi. On the other side, Moreno Manuel comes out after doing his bid for more than 10 minutes. Also going out on the Shujaa side, Patrick Odongo not getting the favor, not getting past Kanepa Noah, been quiet in this game. In comes Floyd Wabwire.
Yes, they've taken really good care of him.
So this is an attacking one in the red zone. 1 minute, just seconds remaining. What do they do here? Coming in on a straight, hard run is Crisanto Juang, who's just coming, then quickly shifting the ball out wide. Kevin Okesa straightens, waiting for his teammates to come in. Then he goes down on deck. Onyala dummies around the fringes of that track. Another 5 meters or so gathered by Kenya. Then they shift it out wide. Floyd just coming steps, comes back into the heart of Shogun's defense, pumping his feet, going over and scoring. Number 5 points straight from the bench onto the try box. Floyd Wabwire not using his pace on the outside, but using his dancing feet, stepping back in, shrugging defenders. And
the outside, but cutting back in. A couple of power carries there by Crisant, Onyala, Okesa. And then Floyd just coming, using his feet there, cutting and using his pace in the middle of the field. There was a hit on him, but because of the power, the speed that he had, he was able to spin off that pass. Use what some people call a revolving door there, the hit and spin, and then just quickly getting off into his bike there to score that. So it's a good kickoff.
yeah, fantastic kickoff by Nigel Amaitsa, but
And by the way,
just knocks it
Asati,
on.
actually there's 2 rucks carries by Crisant.
Well, that
and
was the
Okesa.
last play.